this is Kelly Neitlinger. I wanted to tell you how excited I am. So I just finished about my first week in Alaska. Actually, it's been less than a week. Today I had U.S. Coast Guard man overboard training as a deckhand, and I also got to partake in it as a soon-to-be captain, a practicing captain. I still have to fill out all my Coast Guard paperwork. I started that process today, documenting some of my sea time and filling out some of the other paperwork. So I'm pretty excited. Soon to be a whale watching captain in Alaska, I hope, and certainly happy to be back as a deckhand on whale watching trips and to glaciers and mountains and ice caves and teaching survival and history of Alaskan ways, and also wild edible and medicinal plants and the ecology of the marine environment versus the interaction and cooperation creating the terrestrial environment. So it's been an amazing time. Also occasionally getting to go to the ice caves, which I've heard are basically almost now non-existent, at least the ones that I used to go to. So I'm exploring some new caves. And yeah, so I just thought I'd give you a synopsis on my first few days. I'm here at Auk Lake. It's one of my favorite places to swim. It's actually kind of a public, residential, somewhat lake. It's got the Mendenhall Glacier. Let's see if I can point to it right here in the background. Might be a little bit hard to see tonight with the way the lighting is. But I thought it was really beautiful. I just got out of some amazing training put on by Flip Nicklin. Sorry, I misspoke. Flip Nicklin, who's one of the world's most premier whale photographers for National Geographic, over 35 years, and one of the premier whale guys in the world. So an amazing man. I learned a lot about humpback whales, marine mammalogy, and pinnipeds. And we have so much training here where I work that we basically end up with a master's degree. So without ever taking one biology class, I've learned a lot about wildlife biology from just working here for 3 years in the guiding realm in Alaska. So I hope all's well with you. Have a great night. And remember, it's 4 hours behind a lot of you back home where I'm from in Michigan. So, you know, it's still a little bit late dinner time now here where I'm at. So actually, I usually try to eat a little earlier, but I just got invited to dinner and I thought, you know what, I'm going to eat an apple and go to bed. So in case you forgot, I do camp in Alaska, so I'm headed off to find a good camp spot out away from everybody. And thank goodness it stopped raining for a couple days, or a couple hours anyway at this point. I hope it's a couple days. It's predicted to be. So have a good night. Take care. Get outdoors. Go wild. Follow your wildest dreams.